Hi guys, this is Trisha from Yarny Cat Crochet, and this is a finished object video. I am beyond the moon that I am done with the orange veterans blanket. I tell you what, I have never had a more frustrating time, but it was because of all the loose ends, and then everybody's gonna laugh. My mom said, why don't you just carry it up on the side? I don't know why I didn't do that, but I was cutting and tying on every 2 rows. And so, regardless, or needless, that's the word I'm looking for, needless to say, there was a ton of ends to weave in, and I would weave in a little bit at a time and hope that that would do it for me, but no, it just... And then when I tied on new yarn, there was those ends to weave in. So at the end, I kept looking, kept finding ends, weaving it in after I was done crocheting everything. So anyway, but Mom saved the day on the end of that blanket. I would have never gotten it finished. I would have took it outside in the front yard, jumped up and down on it, and set it on fire, because that's how I felt. But sorry about all the wrinkly sounds. I'm trying to get it out of the bag. I tied it in the bag when I was done, so, you know, cooking odors, stuff like that. So, I will re-show you the blue blanket too, but this is the orange veterans blanket. It's really wide. It's basically a square blanket. It's super wide. So like if you were sitting in an easy chair, which is basically what it's for, it's more than adequate. It's not a bed blanket, it's a lap blanket, but it's a big lap blanket. So I'm gonna, you know, like keep going up and showing you. And then I have to hold it there so I can reach down and grab some more of it. It's pretty long. And then take it back off, and then you guys will see my hair almost. Anyway, sorry about that. Goodness. I do not know how many rows it is. I know that it's a vertical granny square blanket. You can find how to do one. You have to use your own dimensions. She does one of a certain dimension, but to show you how to do it, basically she's showing you the stitch, basically, which everybody knows how to granny square, but to vertically do it and not do it in continuous rows in like a square circle. So it's a square. But on the ends there's some, and then in the beginning one, the beginning row is a little different, but then the rest of it's just like a granny square, and you just have to pay attention to the ends. And then of course, because I was tying on, I don't even know what, it was probably this side. I was tying on yarn and then weaving that in, and it was making it bumpy, but putting the edge on it, it looks perfectly fine. Nobody can tell the screw up that I was. But I really love I did a half double, I don't know if you can see, I did half double crochets, and I did 2 rows, and then just, you know, did 2 half doubles, two chain stitches, 2 half doubles in the corner, and you know, put a border on it. And I do not know how many rows long it is. I could sit here and count, but I don't think you want that, so I'm not gonna. But just know, just keep doing it until you get a blanket big enough for you. That's what I did. I was making these lap blankets, so I made it big enough for a lap blanket and a man sitting in an easy chair, basically. And my sides are mostly not ruffly. I mean, some of them got a tad bit ruffly, but not so bad that you would really care or notice. I try to do the stitches evenly on all sides. It's kind of hard when you're putting a border on something that isn't like round or square like this, because you're coming across the sides of the stitches, the sides of the granny squares instead of the top. So you have to kind of fit stitches in where you can. Well, I just did my best and tried not to over add stitches so it wouldn't be too ruffly, which I feel, you know, it folds up pretty well. It's very nice, very warm, trust me. And then the other blanket, because I was having so much trouble with this one, I started the other one, did an easy stitch and got it done before the first one that I started. So, and I've showed you guys this, but for those of y'all that haven't saw, I did not border this because the sides were so good, I didn't have to. The sides are so nice and neat, and it's just double crochet, and it's, you know, pretty, I don't know if you can tell, try to get it all in the picture. It's wide enough if you're sitting in a chair, and it's pretty long. Sorry, it's pretty long. It goes down, 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 down. You know, it goes all the way up, I think to my nose last time I tried it. But it's that Red Heart, not Red Heart. This is I Love This Yarn in the colorway of aqua and black, I think. It was aqua and black. And then the other yarn is Red Heart, what was the name of that yarn? It's Super Saver Stripes, but I forget what the color of the stripes was. Fruity Stripes. Super Saver Fruit. That's the extra color you see that changes is the Super Saver Fruity Stripes. And then the orange is Big Twist. This the regular Big Twist. So that is the veterans blankets. They are done. Yay! Maybe I put, you know, fireworks and right here. I am so relieved, and it's this blanket was a joy to make. The other one, not so much. It's sad to be so relieved to be done with something that you set out with good intentions to do, you know, but let's face it, you're human, and sometimes these projects just get, you know, so much, you know. But doing this one was a joy. It was such a cleanser from doing the orange blanket. I will never do it that way again, ever. But if I do, I will take my mother's advice, who is usually right, and I will carry up the yarn. I don't know why I didn't think of that. It was super simple. I mean, it made it a little, you could see where the color changes were. If you weren't going to put a border on it, it probably wouldn't be a great idea. But since I was putting a border on it, you didn't see it. So, because I put the border on. And so it made it so much easier. I wish she had told me that in the beginning, but she didn't know what I was doing, so how could she, you know? But, so, the soap sacks are done. I just have to pack them into the little, put the soap in the soap sacks and the little paper, and then tie those and put the candy canes on them. The veterans blankets are done. And the soap sacks are going to the food pantry, and the veterans blankets are going to my Aunt Becky. So that is a lot off of my plate. I have a baby blanket in progress that I'm going to finish. That's with that Drizzle Me This, I Love This Yarn. I just picked up a new project, which was is my mom's Christmas blanket with Snoopy on it, but I am going to try and get this stuff out of the house so that I feel a little bit clearer of mind before I start that, which won't be too much longer, but let me see if I can think of anything else for right now. I finished the Halloween purse, which you guys saw, and it's under a bunch of stuff right now, so I'm not gonna get it out right now. But so things are getting cleared out. I can breathe as soon as I get everything sent off. I have stuff to send out, and I have to figure out the shipping on that because I'm told it's bad now. And then I have things to send to Japan, and once I get all that off of my plate, I believe I'm going to take a break after I show you guys the packed soap sacks, because you guys you deserve to hear the end of that story since you went along with me on that journey. But I think that's about it. It was a beautiful day. We got outside. We took Harley to the park. We put the laundry at the laundromat, and we took Harley to walk at the park, and then we went back and put the laundry in the dryer, and then we went to the grocery store and a whole bunch of things that were on sale. They just had buy a bunch and get a bunch off, so I saved a lot of money. I got lots of pickles. Spicy pickles. And just got a bunch of sun. Can you tell? I mean, you can't, I didn't get a tan, but just the energy I got from being outside was awesome. And having this blanket finished, I feel so giddy. It's nothing. Life is better than any drug when you do it right. But anyway, I think that's all. I hope you guys are being little joy bombs in your corner of the world, sharing your craft, sharing your passion, sharing your joy, sharing your knowledge to the next generation, because let's face it, they need it. And I hope you guys are doing all that. And if you can't do anything else while you're out running your errands or just out enjoying the beautiful day, and you come across somebody, make sure to give them your best smile, because you don't know what that person's been through, and your smile might be just what they need to turn their day around. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.